I have been wearing this jumper a whole heck of a lot. And the reason is because it's so comfortable and I love sitting here in it and it feels like a blanket. And I'm sorry that you've seen it in probably like my last 5 videos. You're just gonna have to get over it. Secondly, let's shake things up. Let's shake things up. I am trying to play catch up with a few of, I think these are now, I'm coming to the end of the recommendations that I was like, I'll get to them or I'll try my best. A lot of the things I've watched in my own spare time since I first started on YouTube, but I really wanted to react to this one, AURORA. Now, I'm familiar with AURORA in this, I'm pretty certain she did one of the Frozens, maybe both of the Frozens. AURORA has an exceptional voice. I think she sings, let me just confirm this before So I personally think that the second Frozen is better than the first Frozen, and AURORA does Into the Unknown. Like, I'm pretty certain that bit just there is AURORA. It's like heaven, 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 heaven. And I think that's probably my favorite Frozen song. So I got a comment from somebody that had a few suggestions on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and react to AURORA because I already am familiar with her vocals. I think she's extremely talented. Do I know a single thing about her beyond that? Absolutely not. That's probably one of the only songs that I know of from that soundtrack, so this will be really interesting to see. Yes, I'm going to be watching AURORA's Lucky live. I'm gonna not say this correctly. Nidarosdomen. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. This might be a little bit further out of my regular scope, but the thing is, I love finding new things. So if you do want to educate me on anything to do with this music video, anything to do with AURORA, or any other artists that you'd like to see, go ahead and let me know because I love finding new music, whether it's, like, I love diving into different genres. So I'm not bound to any particular genre. Just send them my way and I'll take a peek if I get the chance. So without further ado, let's watch this, and thank you so much for the suggestion. Okay, so if I had to make a guess here, this is looking like a cathedral, a church, something gorgeous. And I'm also going to assume, based off what I know of AURORA, I think we're going to get some heavenly vocals. So this environment seems quite fitting. Cheers! It's a coffee. It's a coffee. Let's get into it. I've never watched a live performance of hers. Hers, I hope that's her pronoun.
When I am down,
Ooh, it's kind of eerie.
My hands upon this ground, and for the 1,000th time I call him in. His earth is mine. Before I make the offering,
it's so gorgeous.
all the faces that I've seen.
She's like a fairy.
Marks have settled on my skin from all the different places that I've been.
Okay, I'm so sorry to pause. I don't know if you guys like pauses, but I prefer to pause rather than talk over it. But it's giving the same vibe as like, the Cranberries. I want to say the Cranberries. That same, so far, that's what I'm getting from this. Like, I'm thinking of zombies and that kind of tone. And it is so gorgeous. And she's so stable too.
And I feel the light for the
It's a vocal flip, no?
first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive. And I feel the light for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to
Oh, there's a choir.
be alive.
I was told that she wrote this song at the age of 9, so the lyrics are quite like, ooh. Whoa.
Inside my mind, behind my eyes, a is coming down, and for the 1,000th time I feel too numb to even try.
Whoa.
Before I make the offering, remember all the faces that I've seen.
Did she write this at 9?
The marks have settled on my skin from all the different places that I've been. And I feel alive for the very first
That flip
time.
is so nice.
Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive, and I feel delight for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive. I don't know where I am, where I go, where to even begin when I know what lies behind. It makes no sense in my mind, but I know that it's time to let go.
Oh,
And I feel the light for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive, and I feel the light for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive.
wow.
I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky to be alive.
Gosh. Wow. This is one of those instances where, considering I'm a reaction channel, I'm meant to react to things. Like, you guys come here to watch me react to things. But this is one of those very few instances where I don't want to talk over the performance. Like, I felt rude. I felt like this shouldn't be paused. This needs to be taken in its full. Like, I just need to watch it. I need to hear it. Wow. Okay. So, you don't come across many songs that make you have, it's sort of like a powerful moment where you have a moment where you're like, whoa, and everything sort of takes you, it's almost like you ascend into a different dimension. There was a moment in there where I definitely felt that happen. I don't know exactly where it would have been. It was when the band starts.
Where do
I think it's around this part.
when I know what lies behind.
Her control is incredible.
It makes no sense in my mind, but I know that it's time.
And you
to
can hear
let
the
go.
this bit.
And I feel the light.
That is insane. The choir, the band, orchestra. Like, it just, everything happened all at the same time. And it was a moment where you kind of like go, ah, and you literally ascend. The church, I'm assuming this is a church. I really am not too sure. I cannot think of a better environment for this. Like, it feels gospel. I feel like I've just had an awakening into a different place. Her voice is out of this world. She has such amazing, stable control. I think this tone of voice was really popularized a long time ago. Like when I'm referring to the Cranberries, like there's something about the Cranberries that has that, like that angsty, like that airy. Do you hear what I mean? Like it has that same type of feel to it, or what I'm familiar with. When I started listening to the song, that's the exact kind of vibe that I was hearing from it. I love the Cranberries. I love a lot of their songs. This, though I don't listen to music like this quite often, it's very rare that I do. One thing that goes without saying across all music that I react to is if there are vocals in there that are absolutely killer, absolutely insane, I will very likely re-listen to the song again. Like if you looked at my Spotify playlist, this probably doesn't make that much sense. But if I was in a particular mood on a particular day, like I love listening to vocals that kind of emit a specific emotion from me, and this is one of those songs. When I was going through TMI, but as we all have had a tough time in our life, these are the kind of vocals that I would want to help me feel something, help me feel sadness. It just like pushes you into that state of being present with your emotions. I know that probably sounds a bit intense, but that's what I was getting from this. All I'll say is this is a fantastic recommendation. I knew she was talented, but hearing her sing this and watching this live, I can't even believe that those are live vocals because not one flaw. She hit every single note. She has so much control over her voice. She knows exactly what she's doing. And for a song that doesn't have, like it's not somewhere where she's standing there dancing and she's demanding attention to the stage. She's still got incredible stage presence as well. So she nailed that. I'm really impressed. I'm really, really impressed by this. And I almost am kind of like, okay, what am I listening to next then? Because that was really impressive. From this point, all I can say is thank you so much for letting me explore new music, letting me explore new artists that I wouldn't not necessarily gravitate towards. That is because of you guys, and I genuinely do appreciate it so much. That was a beautiful song. She's a beautiful singer. Like I mentioned earlier, someone did tell me that this song was written at the age of 9, and I've also just seen that she's been writing songs since she was 6, so it seems like she's just one of those extremely talented people. Who's that artist? Robin? Call your girlfriend. That sort of has that sort of underlying tone as well that I'm familiar with her. Don't know where Robin's from, but they have a similar kind of vibe. Is that just me? I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys being here so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. Have a great week.